Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a flip through for you, and this is the latest book to my collection, and this is called Stuffed Animals by Jade Summer. I'm hoping that you can see the pictures okay. Now this is a typical Jade Summer book. They are single-sided pictures. Excuse me. And in the front couple of pages here we have a few pictures, thumbnails of the pictures that are inside the book, and they are single-sided and they do have black backing on the other side just to prevent any bleed through, but if you are using markers then bear in mind that they could still bleed through onto the opposite page, so I would recommend using a blotter page or a little scrap piece of paper or something just to absorb any bleed through. So here we are then. This is the first image. I'm just going to do a quick flip through and then I am going to colour a picture out of the book, and I really think these pictures are cute, I have to be honest. I saw this on Joa Bunny's channel. She's a streamer on Twitch, and she's also creative and she does colouring, crochet, or you name it, and she was doing a quick flip through of this book, and I thought I'm gonna have to buy this, so of course in my basket it went, and then it arrived on my doorstep. So just a quick flip through. I just think that the pictures in this book are really cute, I have to be honest. They are super cute, and I do think that the pictures are duplicated further along in the book, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and yeah, there is Lola doing her steam train impression again. So cute. Oh, that one's nice. I like that one. Oh, they're at the seaside building sandcastles. And there they're at the fairground on the merry-go-round. Like the magic roundabout. Very cutesy pictures. Oh, that would be a good one for Easter. I might have to bear that one in mind when I do my my Easter colour along. She's in the bathtub. Oh, little hippo. Oh, so cute. With a little ballerina dress on. Oh, that is sweet. And I think she's a nurse to a little teddy bear with a stethoscope and a thermometer, and I'm not sure what that is. And I think we shall be coming to the end of the first set of pages. Oh, look at these sheep. There we go. And then she's got a little bit of blurb here, so you can access a digital edition. You can also have a browse through this list here, which is all the Jade Summer books in the collection as of August the 31st 2018, so you can tick them off as you go along if you're into collecting them. And then a bit further on in the book we do have a few sample pages from the Princess colouring book, Cute Animals colouring book, and then we go straight into the second set of images, which I'm not going to flip through again, and then it's the end of the book. So it is printed on Amazon paper. On the back cover we do have a nice glossy set of 4 little thumbnail prints of some of the images in the book. The front cover is all nice and glossy as well, and I am going to colour in a nice quick and easy picture. I think I want a nice quick and easy picture I can get done in just 10 minutes or so. I should have perhaps chosen this before I started this video, but this was the first time that I did a flip through of it as well. So it's the first I've seen of this book, so I'm sharing this with you for the first time. Although this book is quite an older book. 2018 I believe. So this is one of Jade Summer's older books in the collection. I don't know which one to colour. We'll just go for the first one, shall we? And if we can't get it all coloured in straight away, then no biggie. Right then, so I'm going to be using my Arteza Everblend markers. So we're just going to do a quick colour through. Sorry for the Velcro. Right, there we go. So, as always, I think I might be colouring her bow. I think we'll go with, how about watermelon pink for her bow. And I am going to be using the Arteza Everblend art markers. Hopefully you can see okay, because I don't have a preview on my screen right now. Oops, and I haven't put a blotter sheet behind. Alright, bear with me a second, I am so unprepared. My little pineapple there is trying to get in on the action. Right, let's try this again. So we're going to do her bow in watermelon pink. And that's my dog, you can hear crunching in the background. She always makes her presence known during videos and live streams. It's like, I'm here. So I hope everyone is having a good day. I hope you guys have been doing something fun with your day. I've just finished work and had dinner, and while the house is semi-quiet, I thought I would jump in and do this video. Right, I'm going to switch over to the bullet point. Now, I'm not very good with this, so I'm probably going to go over the lines. Almost feels like this marker's running out. I have to be honest though, this is one of my preferred colours. I always seem to go for the pinks and the reds. So I can always tell when my pens are starting to run out. It's because they're the ones that I tend to use the most. Let's switch back to the bullet point. I'm still getting used to using the bullet point. I don't tend to use this one very often because I'm not very good with it, as you can see. But I'm trying to use it a little bit more so I can start getting used to it. Okay, and I just think I need to just go over that little bit more because it looks a little bit faded. Okay, so when that dries now, it should look a little bit better. Okay, so there is her bow. Right, I'm going to give her blonde hair. So I'm thinking possibly sunflower yellow for her hair. Let's do this little strand down here first with the fine tip. Now, obviously these are alcohol markers, so when they go down onto the paper, they do look a lot darker and almost a different colour than what you think you're putting on the paper. But as soon as the ink dries, the colours do lighten up. Because sometimes I put the colours down, I'm thinking that is not the colour I was expecting it to be, and then when the ink dries, it's like, oh, okay. So if you are using alcohol markers, bear that in mind. Right, now, is this her hair as well? If it wasn't, it is now. Apologies if you can hear my dishwasher in the background. And my dog. What I've started to do with when I'm colouring like bigger sections with alcohol markers, and I'm using the fine point. I know I should be using the bullet point, but like I say, I much prefer using the fine point. So especially when I'm doing like larger areas, I do tend to like colouring sections now. Obviously because of marker pens, they sometimes can end up a little bit streaky. But what I've noticed is if they do end up looking a little bit streaky, and you've coloured it in sections, it doesn't look so bad. It looks like it was meant to be like that. At least that's how it happens for me anyway. So when I'm doing hair and stuff like that, I do tend to just colour in little sections. So I'm colouring her hair now in like line by line. And I do hope that you can see okay. Like I say, I don't have a preview screen because my computer's in another room. So I'm just trying to use this cutting mat as a bit of a guide. So as long as my book is in the cutting mat vicinity, then theoretically you should be able to see what I'm doing. But I don't think I'm going to have time to finish all this off in this video, so I will be finishing this off, I think, off camera. But you will be able to see the finished picture when it's done. on Instagram, and if you are a member of my Discord channel, you'll be able to see it there also. And obviously when I do my coloured pictures for January at the end of the month, you'll be able to see it then as well. So I think I'm just gonna colour in her hair and the bow, and then I'll colour the rest off camera. Right, now let's hope that I don't mess this up. Apologies to anyone who doesn't like this sound of pens scraping along on the paper. But when you're using markers, it's a little bit difficult not to. I do the main areas, and then I can just go over the smaller sections with the fine point. And I do try and keep while I'm colouring in like one straight line, because that does tend to influence whether or not you get streaks. And to be fair, I think I'm probably going to end up with a few streaks on this page. But that's okay. And then we've just got this little long strand of hair here. I am tempted to colour in her skin before I let you go. Right, I'm assuming that is hair there as well. I think it is. Yeah, so I'm going to be using this picture as part of my Jade Summer January. And then February we've got like Valentine's themed, so anything with hearts on it. Right, now what do I want? I want to colour her earrings. See, I've started colouring now, that's it. How about some blush pink for her earrings? There we go. Some nice pretty blush pink earrings. And then for her skin tone, now there was one, because this is the there's a set of 36 extra pens, Arteza Everblend markers, and these are the portrait tones. And I think I'm going to go with Pale Peach. So, has she got gloves on? No, I don't think she has. Actually, I think she might have. Never mind. because I can't see any fingernails. Oh well. I can always go back over it if I want with a different colour. But yeah, I think she has got gloves on. Minor details. Right, and then we've got her neck. If I can, I think I'll try and get this picture finished off while I've got the video uploading and encoding and whatnot. Now what I should have done here was use the chisel tip. I'm a bit scared to do that now because I know that if I do I'm going to end up with like... Looks like she's got a beard. I'm going to end up with a load of streaks. Can you see how differently the colour lays on the paper when it's wet? But how different it looks when it's dried. So when you first put it on the paper, you're like, oh my god, I've messed it up. What I think I will do with this is just quickly go over it with the chisel tip. Just give it an extra layer. I don't actually think it looks that bad, to be fair. And I've noticed with Amazon paper in particular, it does seem to be very, very thirsty paper. It'll just absorb everything that you put down on the paper straight away. Right, that should dry a nice colour. She's not going to have like a weird face. Right, I'm feeling compelled to colour the one last thing. Right, how about her eyes? We'll go with, and I always colour them in the same, and that's the Arctic blue for her eyes. Sometimes I use my Copics for the eyes, but I don't have them to hand right now, so Arctic blue are going to be her eyes. And I want a very, very pale pink for her mouth. So this one is pale pink. There we go. Oh, she pretty. She pretty. Okay, so that's everything that we've got done for now. Right, I just want to go over these little lines here that I've missed. So can you see where a face does look a little bit streaky? But it doesn't look too bad. Right, how about we use Cherry Blossom Pink for her shoes, and then that will be it. I promise. I shall let you all go. So you can guess the theme for this picture, can't you? All pale pinks. And right now, what's her shoe doing here? Right, okay, so that's the strap. That's the top of a shoe. And then maybe we'll do like a vanilla. I think I've got a vanilla. Have I got a vanilla? Linen grey. That might be good for the bottom of a shoe. I'm sure we've got a vanilla though. Vanilla. I knew I'd got a vanilla. Right, okay, so now we'll just do the bottom of her shoes in this colour. And the buckle. And then for the bottom of her shoes, what did I say I was going to use? Linen grey. Now I haven't used this colour before, except for when I've done my swatch, but it's the bottom of the shoe, so we'll just do this. Oh, that's okay. There we go. That's actually a really good colour for the bottom of a shoe. I'm impressed with that one. So there we have it. There is the progress so far on the first picture in the Stuffed Animals book, and I hope you like it. I will get this finished off and I'll put a picture up on Instagram and on Discord, and I'll also put a picture into the community section on YouTube as well, so you can check that out. So that was the flip through. Oh, I've just realised it's the same picture on the front cover. So I will I hope you've enjoyed this flip through of this video, of this book rather, and if you have, please do give the video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and make sure you drop a comment if you have any questions, and I will try and answer them as best as I can. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have an awesome day, and I shall catch you all next time. Bye.